What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Now for this video, we'll go talk about why Fast and Furious is the best action franchise. I mean, these are my opinions. This is my opinions of these films, and I want to explain to you why at least I think that Fast and Furious is the best action franchise. People can call it over the top action what you want. I freaking love it. It has the most action in any franchise out there. Literally, I'm not even joking. Fast and Furious has the most action in any other franchise. That's a fact. And I'm gonna prove that right here now. I'm gonna go through each and every individual film. Most of the time, these keep getting better and better and better. And I'm getting ready to watch Fast and Furious 6 right now. That's what I'm getting ready to watch. And these films are so good that I could watch these over and over and over again and not get tired of them. Now we're gonna start by the first one. It's like, to me, it's kind of like, if all these went together, right? Maybe some movies start off a little slow and then it gets better and better and better. That's what this franchise does, gets better and better and better, basically. So the original Fast and Furious, it's a pretty good movie. It's a little slow at times, but I still enjoy it. I still think it's an enjoyable film. It has, it has a little bit of fighting in it, but not much. Just a little bit, and more racing, and then you got heist type stuff in the film. And then we get to Too Fast, Too Furious. Some people think this is over the top and not that good, but that's what a lot of people think. But this film right here is actually really good. Even though it's my least favorite, I'm so obsessed over this franchise that even my least favorite is my favorite movie ever. So, yeah, I enjoy this film. It's entertaining. It's fun as hell. I love it. And now we get to Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. A lot of people don't like this film. A lot of people actually hate this film. I love this film. This is what got me into the franchise, and y'all might know that by now if y'all watched a lot of my reviews of this film. Also, this is what got me into the franchise, and this had a lot of racing in it, and then it had like a little bit of fighting in it, but not much. But it has like a lot of action. A lot of racing in this film, and it's good. A lot of racing. And they do something a little different in each film, Then we get to Fast and Furious Part 4, that's just called Fast and Furious. Now, in this film, this is when it started getting a little bit more action, and a little bit more fight scenes, but not much. But just about a little bit more fight scenes than the first three. And then you bring Letty back, Vin Diesel back, Paul Walker, and Mia back, but Letty dies in the film, and later on you find out she's still alive. And yeah, they do something different each time in these films. That's why Fast and Furious is like my favorite action franchise, because they do something a little different, and normally they make the action even crazier, and that's what I love about it. And I love it because of that. Because if they didn't have the crazy action, I probably wouldn't be watching them. Fast and Furious is freaking amazing. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. And stuff like that. And then you got one race scene, but it's good because Vin Diesel and Paul Walker raced again in the scene. There's like one race scene towards the middle of the film. And it's a pretty good race. I enjoy it. So yeah, love Fast and Furious 4. Then we get to Fast 5. That's when they up the stakes from Part 4, and then you got more action, more explosions, and then they bring Dwayne Johnson in the picture. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. They bring him in the picture, and then more action. You got more fight scenes. You got more heist stuff. You got more everything that you ever want. You got it in this film. You got great fight scenes. You got racing. When the whole team races the cars. Then they end up bringing all the people that was from the last the few Fast and Furious films, but they didn't bring the guy from Tokyo Drift. They should do that in number 9 or 10 or something. Or number 10, wait till number 10, because Dwayne Johnson ain't going to be number 9. So, number 10, if they bring, if they do bring Dwayne Johnson back in number 10, they should bring the whole cast back. Like, they should bring Sean from Tokyo Drift, also like just bring everybody because it's gonna be a big movie. So yeah, this film is really good. It has action from start to finish. I loved it. Then we get the Fast and Furious 6, which I'm gonna watch that now. It's a good movie. I freaking enjoyed this movie. I even like this. I probably like this better than number 5. It's probably a little bit better. And you find out in this movie, you find out that Letty is still alive. Like you still find that out in this film that Letty ain't dead. She's still alive. And yeah, then you try to get Letty back and everything else, and you got more action. They up the stakes from the last one. This film was incredible. And The Rock was perfect in it. Vin Diesel was perfect in it. And Luke Evans, I think that's what his name was in this movie. He was good in it. He played the villain. This was when they started making it like Marvel, because yes, of course, Fast 5 had a lot of action, but this to introduce you to a real freaking villain. I'm talking about like a super villain basically in this film. So that I actually liked this even better, and it kept getting better from there on. And I enjoyed this film a lot. Now we get to Fast or Furious 7. This is one of my best experience in the theater. This is like the best experience I've ever had in the theater. This film made all the action even better. They topped it up. This one has the most action in it. It starts off with them going to race wars. Vin Diesel and Letty going to race wars, and Letty racing is this one person. Then this other dude gets punched in the face again. At the beginning of this film, and then Daddy and Dom goes to this grave, or Letty's grave, that people still think she's buried. A lot of people do, but in this movie she has to her mind needs to settle in throughout this film. You see that. And this film has good story. Some people don't pay attention to the story, but I pay attention to the story and good action. This had a lot of that in it. So, and you see that in the film and stuff. And then plus you got this crazy fight scene between Jason Statham, which is Jason Statham played the best villain. In the very, very beginning, it shows Jason Statham, in the hospital with his, brother messed up. His brother's really messed up from the team, and Jason Statham said, "I'm gonna show you one I score." And he goes out there, plays badass, and the badass music kicked in, and then he's getting ready to try to have war with the team. And then you got this badass fight scene in the office between Jason Statham and The Rock. That scene kicked a lot of ass. That scene was epic as hell. There's a lot of my favorite scenes in the movie. There's a lot of my favorite scenes in the movie. And then you got some great music. You got great emotional music. You got this one emotional music where Brian O'Connor was calling, Mia, and he said he don't think he's gonna make it. And then you got the sad music playing. They talk about the past, how they first met and stuff. He was talking about the past, and that was emotional. And they played really sad music. And then plus knowing that Paul Walker's dead, it almost made you cry too. But yeah, that's music was pretty sad. And then you also got this ending. You also got this one scene where Jason Statham went against three of these freaking guards, try to whoop his ass. Jason Statham whooped their ass in the film. And then Vin Diesel and Paul Walker tried to run over with that red car. And then that scene was epic as hell too. And then also you got Letty that fought Ronda Rousey and stuff in this film. This film has action from beginning to end, start to finish. This film is the epicest film I've ever seen in my life. And you got this really you got another epic fight scene at the end between Vin Diesel and Jason Statham. They fought with freaking, pretty much metal poles. That's what they felt like, and then they was going at it for a minute in this film. They was going at it for a while at the end of this film. That was epic as hell. You got a lot of explosions, and then plus it showed love for Paul Walker. They was at the end. They was at that beach, and that was a beautiful scene right there. And then it also showed love for Paul Walker. This film, how can you make this a film better than this? That's just my opinion. I love Furious 7. My favorite one in the franchise. That's the reason why. I always tell you why, you know, which ones are my favorites and stuff. So this is why this is my number one. It's always probably going to be unless Fast 9 tops it. Or Hobbs and Shaw could top it. You know, Hobbs and Shaw can top this film. You never know. Because Hobbs and Shaw that movie's going to be epic. People talking about, oh, I don't like the superhero route they're going. They've been doing the superhero route. They've been doing that. So, yeah. Now let's talk about Fast 8. This film is epic also, you know. This is really close being up there with Furious 7. This is close between this Furious 7, but Furious 7 is still my top. But this film right here has so much action in it from start to finish also, because you got this opening scene with this racing scene at the end of the film, and no, you got this beginning of the film. The beginning of the film, and this racing scene was crazy. That the car started exploding. Vin Diesel had that piece of shit car that he was racing with. He's like, I'm gonna make it faster. And then all this stuff started happening. And then you got these crazy fight scenes also. And you got Vin Diesel that freaking killed that Cypher's boyfriend in the film. That Red boyfriend. He picked him up. They was fighting for like 30-second fight or something. Then Vin Diesel picked him up, slammed him on the thing, and snapped his neck. That was a great scene. And you got cars going all by itself in New York. That was a great scene too. There's so many great scenes in the film. And then you finally found out why Vin Diesel turned his back on his family. You finally found out why in the film. And this is a great film. But like, I still like Furious 7 just a little bit better. But they did show a little love for Paul Walker in this too. They mentioned Paul Walker twice in the film. They mentioned, like, you know, Tyrese Gibson said, Brown know what to do, and then Letty's like, no, we can't bring Brian and me into this. We agreed on that. That's what she said. And then also you got the ending to where Vin Diesel said, like, named his baby Brian. You know, that scene was freaking crazy. Like, these films have a lot of heart. These films ain't just a ordinary action franchise. This film has a lot of heart. These films, all of them have a lot of heart in it. And people talking about they can't take it seriously. They do have serious moments. Like that one scene where Elena died. Spoiler if you haven't seen the film. Elena died. Because, you know, the redheaded boyfriend shot her in the face and killed her. Like, she was tied up in that chair with duct tape wrapped around her mouth. Boom, boom. And then Vin Diesel and Jason Statham saved that baby finally. Saved the baby that was Vin Diesel's in the film. It was crazy. That film was good. It had some serious moments in it. Pretty much almost all of them do. And Fast and Furious franchise, it's the best action franchise. You know, I think it's better than Marvel franchise, because, you know, I don't like every single Marvel movie. I like some of them. I like most of them. But Fast and Furious, I like all of them. That's the thing. I love them all. There's not one I didn't like. These are the reasons why Fast and Furious is the best action franchise, at least in my eyes. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also hit the bell so you know when new videos uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm out. Peace.